with me if I'm just off the wall and funky, because not eating your normal foods will really start getting to your head after a while. But we are officially live on all of our platforms, so welcome on in, Facebook and Instagram friends, and of course our viewers from shoplc.com. If y'all haven't viewed the live stream from shoplc.com before, that's a pretty easy way to watch if you're a visual person, because you'll actually have your live stream here and then our products listed there, so you can kind of look over and click into your products as you like throughout the show. So now that we are live on all platforms, I'm going to announce what we have today. We are going to start with Tanzanite, and then we have Grandidierite.
Yes.
I said it right. Grandidierite. I have not gotten to see this gemstone in person yet until today, so it's pretty exciting. It's really cool. I'll give you a little sneak peek because I'm guessing most of y'all probably haven't seen it either. I know we do have some big time gemstone fans that follow us, but I know we also have people who are just passing through and happen upon us, and we're so glad that you did, especially today, as we have a gemstone that is extremely rare and so stunning in color. It's like this beautiful teal color, and as I was reading the description, doing a little bit of studying, it was saying how it's a bluish green or greenish blue. It was saying both. I was like, greenish blue, bluish green. I mean, those are two different color shades of it, so I always kind of, people say, what color eyes do you have? I'm like, bluish green, greenish blue, I don't know, because they're kind of always changing. And so this is like a tri-color stone. It can be that bluish green tone, we're going to get a little more green, or it can be greenish blue or bluish green, we're going to get a little more of the blue. And then it also has kind of an opaque color that can sometimes appear yellow. I don't think we have any of those today. And your top quality are going to be the more blue tones you have in there, the more blue. I'll get back to that when we get to it. I don't want to go full on into it and then we go into Tanzanite and it's like, wait, she just did a little weird turn. Okay, well, since we're officially live on all of our platforms, I'll reintroduce myself. My name is Lauren. I'm the host here at Shop LC. We calculated it, and I've done over 60 live streams since joining y'all here at Shop LC. So if you tune into the live streams, you're pretty familiar with me. If you're a frequent viewer, say hey in the comments. That's kind of my favorite part about the live streams is we get to chit chat in real time. We can totally customize the shopping experience. So if you do want to see some of the Grandidierite.
Grandidierite.
Okay. I had to write that out. Y'all, these words are hard. Grandidierite. Okay. If you want to see the Grandidierite and you can only stay the first hour, let us know. We can, show you a couple pieces. It's all customizable. If you want to see the side of something, if you want me to bring something back up that we had earlier in the show, we have the flexibility to do that on the live stream, which we don't always have on the television side because we're on a little bit more strict schedule. Here, we kind of make our own flow. We'll probably even do a question of the day at some point when it pops into my head. So we just like to make this a really fun environment. It's also super easy to shop here on the live streams. If you're on TikTok, you will follow the link in our Shop LC bio. That's going to take you to our website where you can shop the products you see on the live stream and thousands more. You guys, we have home items, we have beauty, we have health, we have really cute, stylish clothing, and a lot more jewelry than you can even imagine. Like probably any gemstone that you can think of, we have it here at Shop LC. They have just about everything there on shoplc.com. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to utilize the comment sold feature. So in that chat section, you will comment sold with the item number right up there at the top of the screen. That's where you'll find your item number. I'll typically shout that out as we progress to the next item as well. And then here at Shop LC, if this is your first time and you're like seeing the price of the first item and you're like, that seems really cheap for a Tanzanite necklace. Well, the business model here at Shop LC is we actually manufacture majority of our products in-house. So by doing that, we've cut out the middleman, we've cut out that retail space, and we're bringing the products directly to you. So you're going to get everything at an incredible cost. Sometimes throughout the show, DJ will throw up a comparison. These are legit comparisons. You'll see a date down at the bottom kind of to let you know these are legit. But even just if you take any of these descriptions and put them in Google and see comparable items, you're going to be like, oh wow, she is not kidding. These are amazing prices. So keep that in mind as you go through the show, or if this is your first time, don't be scared. Don't get worried that this is some kind of Instagram scam and this isn't legit. We are legit here at Shop LC. We've just created a really unique business model of bringing the items straight to you. So getting into Tanzanite. Tanzanite, single source gemstone. Anyone know where it's from? Tanzania. It is from the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. And every time I say that, I just feel like I'm in a movie. I'm going on like some dinosaur hunt, taking me into Jurassic Park. From the foothills of Tanzania, it's considered the gemstone of the century. And actually, much of that Tanzanian mine is actually not even operating right now. So this is a gemstone that in time there will be less and less quantities available of Tanzanite. So it is becoming more and more rare and more valuable at the same time. As we go through today's live stream, you're going to hear me mention AAA, Quad A. That is the grading across all gemstones. So when you see AAA, that'll be your top 5% quality of that specific gemstone. Quad A is going to be the top 1%. So when you see AAA, you know you're getting a quality stone, basically by those gemologist ramifications, right? So color, clarity. But I want you to keep in mind too, as we go through Tanzanite, not to let your mind get too focused on the grading. Because with anything in jewelry, it's more about what appeals to you, what you love, what color tone you feel like you would wear, and just kind of what speaks to you as a person. Like, what do you find beautiful? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So while I might find a really rich blue Tanzanite to just be the absolute best, like that's the Tanzanite I want, you might find that your personality, you like a more subtle, more of a lavender tone in your Tanzanite. Nothing wrong with that, y'all. We all have different tastes, right? We don't all go to a restaurant and order the same thing on the menu. And if we did, well, restaurants would start carrying one item, and that would be, I don't even know, that'd be really strange, and that would take the fun out of going to a restaurant, right? You go to a restaurant with friends or family, and I might get, what would I get if I wasn't fasting? I might get chicken pot pie, and you might get a salmon. I mean, who knows? We all have different tastes. So think about jewelry like that. We all have different tastes. So don't get stuck on the grading. AAA is categorized in that top quality level, but that doesn't distinguish the beauty. The beauty is in your eyes. It is your personal taste. So keep that in mind as we go through the show. So starting off with item 101, we have a Tanzanite necklace. This is going to come with your 20-inch chain. I'm going to pull my top down a little bit. Here's a little peek of that on the neck. There's my necklace. I'm going to pull it up a little so you can see. So you have your AAA Tanzanite. That's going to be in an oval there on the center stone. And then you have a double halo. But the really special thing about this double halo is you are getting both white and yellow diamonds around that Tanzanite. So those yellow diamonds are going to add some really beautiful warmth to your pendant. You're also going to have those white diamonds going up the bail, and they go up in a nice little, almost like infinity sign, kind of a little crisscross, almost like a half infinity as you go up the bail. So those are just those little added details that at this price point, we don't have to do that, but our jewelry designers take every little bit of detail into mind when creating this jewelry, and so you're never going to see a detail left undone. Take a peek there. Hopefully you're getting a good close-up shot. A little bit shorter there. We also have it there on our model. Or there we go. That's a really great image of it. So you can really see the sparkle of both the white and the yellow diamonds. I'm going to slip this on just kind of the back of my hand too, so that I can give you a little bit more of it up close. You will have your lobster claw clasp. Super easy to take on and off. Okay, now we can get a real close-up. So I feel like I wasn't able to get that to on my neck. Okay, see what I mean there? There you go, TikTok. See what I mean with that almost like half of an infinity crisscross up there on the bail, and then that crisscross kind of seamlessly moves into your outer halo of the white diamonds. Then that inner halo of those warm yellow diamonds kind of have what I call like a little wedding cake structure. It builds upward with your first halo, your top halo, and then your center stone. They kind of build upward if you were looking at it horizontally. So y'all, this is on sale for $127.99. Keep in mind you are getting the chain included, which is kind of just a giveaway because this is going to be a vermeil yellow gold chain. So this is a chain that you can wear with this necklace. You can also slip this on with other gold tone necklaces. The great thing about gold tones is it doesn't matter if you're looking at 14 karat, 10 karat, 18 karat. You can mix and match your chains and it's not going to be that noticeable. It's going to work for you. So if you were to buy a pendant, maybe you've already purchased a pendant here at Shop LC and you're thinking you need a chain for it, maybe it was a standalone pendant, you could grab this necklace and you're basically paying the cost of what you would pay for a vermeil gold chain, and you're getting this beautiful Tanzanite pendant as well with yellow and white diamonds. 65 points total. DJ, what are we looking at on the Tanzanite?
Let's see.
Okay, so 45 points on your Tanzanite center stone. Again, that is an oval there, right there in the center. 8 points on the yellow diamonds. And then the rest of that will be your white diamonds. Sorry, I swallowed wrong. $127.99. We will offer budget pay on this. I haven't mentioned budget pay quite yet today. So budget pay, it's just really cool. It's really fun. I feel like it's just a great way that Shop LC provides the customers with a little bit more spending power, right? So with budget pay, we take that total cost. We're going to split it up over, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. DJ, what's the budget pay on this one? Okay, so $25.60. We've taken that price, we've split it up over 5 months, and you're just going to pay that out in installments. But here are the perks about budget pay. 1, no credit check. You're not opening a line of credit with us. You're not opening a credit card. We're not going to toss you over to some third-party company. I go on a lot of websites. I do way too much shopping, you guys. And, it'll have this option at the end, or pay in, or pay as little as this much today. Well, when you click on that, that's tossing you over to this third-party website where basically you're going to have to put in your info. They're going to do a credit check. Duh, like not a good thing. Then you're going to have to pay interest. Again, not a good thing. Like at that point, you might as well pay it outright. Avoid the interest. Here at Shop LC with budget pay, no interest, no credit check, and it's not layaway. So we're actually going to send you your piece of jewelry, your clothing item, whatever it is, as soon as we get that first payment. So $25.60 is what this would cost you today, and we will send that necklace right on out to you. It's showing delivery between January 27th and January 29th. So you would have this by the end of the month. Anybody out there, this might be the time where you want to start digging into that Valentine's Day shopping, thinking about the ladies in your life who might want a little sparkle around the neckline this this winter season. All right, so that was item 101. We are going to move right along to item 102. Okay, so this ring, absolutely beautiful. It is part of our Luxoro collection. So our Luxoro collection is going to be a line. It's kind of an in-house designer line. That's my best way to describe it, where we utilize either 10 karat or 14 karat gold. This piece will be done in 14 karat gold. It is again going to be that AAA Tanzanite. So you're going to get a really rich, deep blue color. I mean, just take a peek at that. Look at the depth of that blue. It's a really beautiful, like royal blue on that center stone. Then you're going to have rubellite on your side stones. And I love the way they've placed this rubellite. So you're going to have 3 petite rounds of rubellite on each side of that center stone. They're almost forming a triangle, but they're just these sweet little petite rounds. So they're very, very dainty and very feminine. I love bringing in the rubellite with this piece, especially as we're approaching Valentine's Day, because rubellite has such a little bit of feminine flair to it. And I feel like with Tanzanite, when you have a halo or when you have side stones that are, let's say, diamonds or moissanite, you're going to get this really beautiful, clean, elegant look. Now with Tanzanite, when you add in something like rubellite, or you add in something like morganite, I don't know if we've done that combo. Ooh, pink sapphire and Tanzanite even. When you add in these colors that have almost a little bit of a hint of pink, it brings a whole different look to your Tanzanite. It brings this girly, feminine energy to your pieces of Tanzanite jewelry. And I think that the rubellite is having that same effect. So when you add in the pink color hues, and then you combine that with the fact that these are these petite rounds, you get a really feminine look. So that is going to be our Oro Fino Rubellite, AAA Tanzanite, 14 karat yellow gold, 2.35 total carats. On sizing, we're going to have sizes, y'all. This must be new, which is rare for us on the live stream because normally our sizing can be kind of limited. So we have sizes 6 all the way through 10 with half sizes. So 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5. We have those half sizes available. So if you're someone who's like, I know I'm a 7.5, like can't be a 7, can't be an 8, I'm a 7.5. Here we go. We have half sizes on this one. DJ, can we take a peek at the center stone carat weight for this one? Ooh, okay. So it's going to be a cushion cut. And we are looking at 2.05 carats on your Tanzanite. So over 2 carats on the Tanzanite alone, you guys. That is a massive Tanzanite stone, and it is that AAA. So if you are someone who gravitates to the really deep blue color on your Tanzanite, this is going to be a piece that you would absolutely love. It's like that deep, dark wash denim blue, kind of royal. Really, really beautiful, y'all. $14.97.99 on this one. And when we look at items like this, we know they are at a higher price point here in the live stream. We want to give you a lot of variety. So, you know, we had that beautiful necklace. That was also a AAA Tanzanite. That was right over $100. With these that are at a little bit higher price point, we get that. And that's another great time to utilize the budget pay. If you see something like this and you're like, oh, I don't know, it's January. It's like supposed to be the no spending month after the holidays, right? I told myself that, and then I've been spending too much. I bought this top, but it's like I need these things, right? Because I need things to wear on the live stream.
Yeah.
That's how I justify it.
Yeah.
How many did we say? 64 live streams?
Yeah, about 64 minimum.
64 live streams, and I have recalibrated my outfits to never wear the same exact thing twice. Like I've worn the same top with a different skirt or the same skirt with a different top, but they're all a little bit different. Well, I guess, okay, if they're in the same day, it's the same outfit. If same day, it's the same outfit. So at least 40 outfits that I've really gotten creative. Y'all should see me sometimes in the mornings like, does this work with this or is this pushing it? And I'll be like mixing and matching random things. So now I feel like it's probably time I can start going back, but my first months here was hot, so I was wearing like summery clothes. Now we're kind of in the chillier months, but I try to get really creative with my outfits for the live stream to keep it different all the time. Where was I going with that? I already forgot. Oh, January spending. It's like the time where you're like, okay, I'm supposed to really be cutting back. I have done good about not purchasing coffee. I've been making my own coffees. We have a coffee machine here. It does little jokes as it's making the coffee, which is kind of cute in the morning when you're like, I'm not going to get through the day, and then you have a little joke there. Ah, thank you. It is from Marshall's. They were having a huge sale. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. I never know on the live stream. It is from the discount retail store with blue lettering. I need to start doing better about that. But thank you so much, and thank you for coming on the live stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So back to me. Back to the jewelry instead of my spinning habits. I get on these little tangents. So stunning AAA Tanzanite, y'all. When we talk about AAA, I will let y'all know if I feel like it's a lighter color tone or a darker one. This one, I will say, is truly as deep in color as it appears in the pictures online. And I think you can kind of see that even on the hand. Like that is a really deep blue color. And then your Oro Fino Rubellite, which is going to have kind of that ruby look to it, but it's a little more of this magenta pink versus the red that I feel like you see in a lot of rubies. 2.35 total carats, over 2 carats alone on your Tanzanite. So keep that in mind. That is a large Tanzanite stone, 6 to 10 with half sizing available on that one. And definitely, guys, with a higher priced item, think about utilizing the budget pay. That is the perfect time to utilize the budget pay. $299.60 utilizing our Shop LC budget pay. That will be item 102. I know I have to keep moving along when DJ changes the item before I change it. That's his way of being like, okay, come on. Okay, now we have a Tanzanite beaded necklace. I'm always so excited when I see necklaces like this because it's such a different take than I would think when I'm thinking of these fine gemstones like Tanzanite, right? And that's just me coming into the world of jewelry kind of as an outsider. Before Shop LC, my background wasn't in jewelry, my background was in hosting. So the world of jewelry is something new and something that I'm learning more and more about every day. And so when I see something like this, where we're utilizing Tanzanite, this precious gemstone, but in a way that creates, for some people, a little bit more wearability. If you're someone who feels like, oh, like getting a pendant with diamonds and yellow diamonds, I don't know when I'd wear it. Like, I don't dress up that much. Something like this, a beautiful beaded necklace. They do have the diamond cutting in there, so they have such a beautiful sparkle. They're going to be graduated as well, so they'll get a little bit bigger as you head towards the center of your neckline, which I feel like does kind of also like elongate the neck. So it's going to pull that beaded necklace down a little bit as it's a little bit heavier in the center. Lobster claw clasp with 18 to 20 inches on the length. So a little bit of adjustability in the back. Here is that beaded necklace. So what I love about these beaded necklaces is, yeah, you could totally dress this up. You could put this with a simple cocktail dress, and I didn't even bring it all the way tight. If it was a little bit higher, if I had done it on the 18 inches, where it sits would look really nice dressed up with a cocktail dress. But with beads, you can also throw them on with your everyday wear clothing, right? So throw them on with a cute t-shirt and jeans. Throw it on with a sweater. This will look so nice over a turtleneck this winter season, where it's really just going to accentuate what you got going on with the beads there and kind of add a little bit of definition, right? Because when you have a turtleneck, everything just kind of goes blop, it all flows together. This is going to give you a little bit of character, a little bit of definition with the Tanzanite beads. 250 carats of Tanzanite. So if we're wanting to get into carat weight, beads are going to be an opportunity for you to get a lot more carat weight for a lower cost point. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different than your typical faceted gemstone, but you're going to get that beautiful color, and you're going to get really that shimmer and sparkle when they do the diamond cutting, because as you can see when you move, each time the light hits one of those edges from the diamond cutting, it gives you a little bit of a glimmer and a little bit of sparkle. This one, I'd say color-wise, you're going to have blue and purple tones. So I wouldn't categorize it into like our light lavenders, but I also wouldn't say it's like the royal blues. So kind of right there in the middle, bluish lavender in the tone. $7.99 on this one, $160 utilizing our budget pay. We do have 5-star reviews on this one. Can we take a peek at those, DJ? Ooh, okay. Beverly said, excellent value. Very beautiful, a true investment. Great dark color, premium quality. Carat weight is 250. How can you go wrong? I agree. That's what I was mentioning. If you were wanting to get into the big carat weight, the beaded jewelry is the way to go. You're going to get a whole lot of bang for your buck. We also had from George, premium Tanzanite beaded necklace. Love it. Fabulous to wear and sure to please anyone's eye. It definitely is. This is going to be something eye-catching. When you look at typical beaded jewelry, you're not going to have this amount of sparkle. And it's also something that as you wear it, like you got Tanzanite around your neck. And not just Tanzanite, but 250 carats, which I don't imagine I would likely have 250 carats of anything ever in my life. So that alone is like, well, look at me. Look at you go, girl. Also, this is part of our Luxor collection. So your lobster claw clasp and your adjustable clasps there on the back, those are all going to be 10 karat yellow gold. That is going to be a very durable gold with your 10 karat on there. So you don't have to worry about it bending or breaking, since this is something that I feel like you'd want to kind of toss in with your everyday jewelry collection. $7.99 on that. You can always utilize our budget pay as well. This will be item 103. You'll comment sold 103 for our Tanzanite beaded necklace. Lily, hi Lily. She said, "Are we on the?"
I don't know that.
Is it a TV?
I think so. I mean, that would make the most sense.
I can't tell, Lily, but if you were asking if I'm on the TV, so I am beginning actually tonight. I will be doing the overnight
Ooh.
with Becky. So I will be on TV side from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. tonight with Becky. If you ever watch, Becky's wonderful. She's such a wealth of knowledge when it comes to jewelry and gemstones, but she's also just a wealth of knowledge in life. And she's kind of like this mama hen here at Shop LC. She's been amazing at kind of pulling me in and getting me ready and trained. So the live stream has kind of been my training ground for TV. And so Becky was like, "You're ready. Let's go. Let's just do it. Just let's do it." So I'll be on with her tonight, and then starting February, I'll be having my own overnight shows with Hunter
Yay.
Awesome.
and Hunter and Steve in Australia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Through the remote thing.
Mhm,
So
yeah.
that's what I'll be learning tonight, how they do that, because I haven't worked with a remote host before. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this would be interesting how, which I guess for us it's overnight. For him it's probably like middle of the day
Yeah.
Right.
in Australia. So that makes sense. But so yeah, Lily, you'll be seeing me over there. Thank you for asking. That gave me a moment to mention that because it's pretty exciting that I'll start having that regularly on my schedule. Okay, another piece of Luxoro Tanzanite jewelry. Y'all, this ring. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay. And it has a big, big presence on the hand. Oh my goodness. That oval shape. What about you, DJ?
What about me?
I don't know. What do you mean, what about you? Wait, what about you and DJ? What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I think, DJ, you're gonna have to come to the TV side in time.
Oh, I mean, I used to be there.
DJ's like, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you're meaning there. Okay, so this is another piece of our Luxor collection. And I think because it's an oval shape and because we have it's a double halo, but you have this beading with your white gold that almost gives you they'll miss us together.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not going to leave the live stream. I'll still
Yeah,
be
let's
here.
see more often.
Believe me, I will still be in here. DJ's not going anywhere that I know of right now. He shook his head no. It almost gives you the effect of a triple halo because of the beautiful metalwork you have in your white gold. DJ and I will still be doing the live streams. DJ will still be behind the scenes on the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not changing. Everyone's a big DJ fan. DJ.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Okay, y'all, I get so off topic. But that's the fun thing of the live streams. So if you're new here, this is not abnormal. But this is what makes a really fun live stream, I believe. I hope that you find it fun too. Okay, this one, y'all, here's what's so special about this too, is this is actually going to have white diamonds and natural pink diamonds. So that inner halo you see, we are actually utilizing natural pink diamonds. And then the entire setting is going to be 10 karat rose gold. So you're going to have these pink hues. So hey, like we mentioned, we're moving towards Valentine's. And we want to start seeing those pink hues. I think the pink hues just give you that really beautiful feminine flair, right? It gives you that feminine touch. And I will say, y'all, because I don't want anyone to get something home and not be what they're expecting. It's going to be a very faint hint of pink on those pink diamonds, okay? So you're not going to see them and go like, oh my gosh, pink sapphire. It's going to be a very faint, subtle pink, but very elegant. And when you mix the rose gold with the pink diamonds, it's going to bring in kind of this just really beautiful feminine touch. And it is going to enhance the pink look of those diamonds, but they are going to be a bit more subtle than some of our other pink stones. Roxy Emeralds, thank you so much. That is such a sweet compliment to to hear because there's a lot of different hosts moving in and out on the live stream. So I really appreciate that. How is your day going? So sorry, sometimes it takes us a second to say hi because we have a little screen where we can see the comments. So we have to kind of peek down and monitor everything throughout the show. But thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for that compliment that you love when I come up on the live stream, because that really means a lot to me. Y'all, the words of encouragement, we all need them throughout the day, right? You never know when you say something that you could be really making someone's day. Someone sold on the ring here on TikTok. We had level 8 sold on this ring.
Oh, nice.
Well, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. You can shop at Shop LC, the link in our bio. That is awesome. I'm glad you like it. And they said, and sold on you. Thank you. You're sweet. People are just full of compliments today.
That's
What is going on? Welcome, y'all. We're all having a good Monday. Who knew? No cases of the Mondays here. Okay, I do want to show y'all the shank on this ring because you have this really beautiful split shank. So that's just a little bit of that added detail. I always like to mention that we do here at Shop LC. And then take a peek at the side. This is like really cool. DJ, I'm not sure, do we have a picture of like this part, this little curve where there's diamonds? So there are actually diamonds, y'all. This little half crescent shape encrusted with diamonds on the side of your ring. Such a sweet, special detail. Ooh, we have a new viewer. I won it. Hello, welcome. She said, it's my first time here. Can't believe the prices on the website, especially the clearance. I know. So our pricing here at Shop LC, it's crazy, you guys. And since it is your first time here, I do not want you to be deterred from shopping with us. All of our pricing is legit. Shop LC has been in business for over 40 years. And the way we're able to bring that pricing is we actually design and make majority of our jewelry in-house. So we have in-house designers. We have in-house jewelry makers that make all of our jewelry. So that's how we're able to bring you that good price, because we're kind of cutting out that middleman. So we're cutting out the big retail store and just giving it straight to you. So hopefully you find something you love at a really great price today. And thank you so much for tuning in. We're so excited to see you here with us today. Hopefully you're having a good Monday, good start to the week. Okay, so I keep getting distracted. We're never going to get through this ring. It might be 3 o'clock and I'll be like mentioning something else. Here is that little crescent shape that I was mentioning right here. That is diamonds right there. So y'all, that is just on the front face of your ring. They've added this little half moon of diamonds. What a beautiful special detail. And it's something too that it's like not everybody is going to see that. It's kind of more something that you know. And I think when you have those little secrets in your jewelry, right, something that you really only see, you're going, oh, like it makes you feel extra special, right? You have this little special secret with your jewelry. I had a friend recently get engaged, and she doesn't have like a traditional halo. She has like a hidden halo. So you don't even see it, which I was like, interesting concept, but it's like something special and she knows it's there. And I think that's kind of the same thing with this, is not everybody's going to see that, but you know it's there. You know that little added detail is there. Great sizing available on this one. Again, y'all, we're going to have sizes 5 through 10, again, with the half sizing available. So 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5. And then that top size will be the size 10. So we got you covered, my petite fingered friends, all the way to the size 10. We have you covered with this ring. Those are going to be top quality white diamonds. DJ, can we see the carat weight on the Tanzanite?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1.2 carats on your Tanzanite. So over a carat on the Tanzanite. But I would say, and I feel like y'all could probably tell just through the camera phone, and sometimes it's hard to tell things. We do our live streams using iPhones, and as amazing as the camera quality is, sometimes it's hard to really grasp through a screen how something looks. But I think it's like really easy to tell that this has a much bigger look. I think the oval cut and then just having that double halo with your metalwork gives it a much larger appearance. I would say your Tanzanite stone like just looking through the screen, it almost looks like it could be 2 carats. It has a really large presence on the finger. It would make a really beautiful, even middle finger ring because of the large presence it has. Kind of has this really luxurious kind of royal look to it. So could be a special occasion ring, but with the diamonds and with your 10 karat yellow gold, you know it's going to be durable. So it could also be an everyday right hand ring. I love mixing Tanzanite with denim. And I think that people probably are like, what? But I think the blue tones, when you get a deep colored Tanzanite like this one, the blue tones really pull in well with like a dark wash denim. And so that's a way that when you get something that is at a higher price point, you know you're going to get a lot of wear out of it because you're not just saving it for special occasions. And I kind of have to get onto my grandmother a little bit because she's always telling my grandpa to save his good shirts. Save them for a special occasion. And I'm like, no, just wear them. Like, make every day a special occasion. Because if you're saving everything for a special occasion, like, you want to enjoy it, especially your nice stuff, right, that you're spending a little bit more money on. $897.99 on this one. So spending right around $900, right? You want to get your wear out of it. You don't want it to be something that's just sitting in your jewelry box that you're only going to wear on special occasions. You want it to be something that you know you're going to wear again and again and again. And so I think when it's something that you can dress up or down, that is going to give you a little bit more confidence making that larger price purchase. So this one will be item 104. You're going to comment sold 104 for our Tanzanite ring with the pink and white diamond halo, okay? Double halo. And like I mentioned, y'all, it has a really big effect because they've done this beautiful metal work around the edge with your 10 karat white gold that gives you a much larger look. So that one will be 104. You'll comment sold 104 for our Tanzanite ring. Pardon me for drinking this tea, y'all. I've got like a little bit of allergy drainage going on. I feel like I get like a little lump in my throat. What is everybody up to this Monday? Did y'all have a good weekend? Did anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Maybe see a friend or family member you haven't seen in a while, or have a special dinner? I don't know. Anything like that. I went home to Dallas for the weekend. I had a little work thing, and then I got to spend that evening with my family. We went to dinner, and then I convinced them to go get ice cream, even though it was freezing out. We went to Brahms and had ice cream. It was so good. Only me and my grandpa ate the ice cream. My mom and grandma were like, nope, it's too cold. They were like shivering in Brahms. But yeah, what did y'all do this weekend? Any fun, exciting things? Did you get to see someone you love? Okay, moving right along. What do we got going on for 105, DJ?
We got another ring.
Ooh, okay. I love this ring. And guys, if the past couple of items we've shown, you've been like, oh, I really love it, but I just can't make that make sense right now, I get it. We are bringing you back into a really great price point. But this ring, every time we have this on the live stream, I'm like, I don't know how we do it for this price because it is pure luxury. It looks like a ring that you would walk into a fancy mall jewelry store and pay thousands of dollars for. You are going to have a AAA pear-shaped Tanzanite. That's going to be your center stone. And then you have a double halo, but you're getting a starburst design, which I think just gives you this really elegant look. It totally changes the look of the ring when you go from a double halo to a double halo starburst, because it kind of just projects the light out. It just gives you this burst of sparkle, this burst of light as you kind of have those prongs pushing outward. It gives you this really vibrant, bright look. So you will have your AAA Tanzanite. It's in a pear shape. Then that double halo is going to be in white zircon. And I always like to mention on white zircon that we don't get it confused with cubic zirconia. So cubic zirconia, those are kind of your, man-made. You'll see them in a lot of costume jewelry. White zircon is actually one of the oldest gemstones around. It is mentioned 10 times in the Bible. So white zircon is not new. It is a naturally occurring stone. It's actually a very special stone as well. So you're going to get that same vibrant burst of light, that colorless look that you would have in a diamond, but we're going to be able to bring the price point down a little bit for you when we utilize white zircon. Platinum over sterling on silver on this one. We are a bit more limited on sizing with this ring, so sizes 6, 7, and 8 available. But here's the big selling point, y'all. $167.99 or $33.60 on budget pay. So you can get this beautiful AAA Tanzanite home for $33.60. 1.35 total carats. I'd say that's probably split like right down the middle between the white zircon and the Tanzanite. We had a question here. Does the point always face down on a pear-shaped ring? I always wondered about that. So it's kind of personal preference. For me, when I wear a pear shape, I typically face the point inward. So on my finger, I have it facing inward. But you could switch it up. Jewelry is all kind of about creativity and how you prefer to wear. I think it looks equally as beautiful facing outward. The reason I typically wear it facing inward is if you were to be standing here, right, and you're chit-chatting with someone and they're looking onto your jewelry, then they're seeing the right side up pair, if that makes sense. And I think that's kind of just something my mom told me when I was younger. And I think it was more so with like heart-shaped jewelry that I had, is you would want the heart to be facing. So you want the heart to be facing so that if you're standing there and someone's looking at it, they're seeing the right side up shape. So that's why I wear it this way, with the point facing inward. But you could do it either way. It is all about your own personal style and how you perceive it to be beautiful, right? I mean, jewelry is just going to enhance your look, enhance your confidence, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of, mix and match and try new things. So you could absolutely wear that either way. There is no rules when it comes to how you wear your jewelry. Sizes 6, 7, and 8 available, y'all. $33.60 utilizing budget pay. Really amazing price point. Something I also forgot to mention, complimentary shipping here on the live stream. So as long as your order is $49.99 or more, you're going to get instant complimentary shipping. And that doesn't have to be what you spend today. So if you use the budget pay on this one and you pay $33.60, you're still going to get the complimentary shipping, because eventually you will pay over $49.99, which I think is so cool, because they easily could have been like, oh, well, if you're using budget pay, you're not spending $49.99, so you're not going to get it. But they still give it to you. So that's just a nice little perk. An added bonus of shopping on the live stream is you're going to get your complimentary shipping. So here's a peek at the inside of that. I haven't shown y'all the inside of our other rings yet today, but Shop LC does a really good job of always finishing out all of their jewelry. So you'll typically see some really nice metal work on the interior. And if you look on the sides here too, on the shank, you have this little bit of negative space that's kind of just lifting up where your gemstones sit, allowing a little more light to enter into the gemstones. All right, y'all, that was item 105. You'll comment sold 105 for our Tanzanite ring. Just really think about this, y'all. You're getting a AAA Tanzanite, and this one really does have that deep blue color as well. For $167.99, you've got that sunburst, which really gives you that look of luxury, that red carpet feeling that sometimes, we just want to get a little bit fancy. That will be item 105. You'll comment sold 105. Just a few more pieces of Tanzanite, and then we are going to move on to our second gemstone of the day, which is, take it away, DJ.
Grandidierite.
Grandidierite. That's right. Grandidierite. If y'all are not familiar, make sure y'all stick around here in the live stream, because you're going to fall in love when you see Grandidierite. It is a perfect stone to wear day, to wear night, to dress up, to dress down. It's got a nice hardness to it, so you don't have to worry about everyday wear being a factor. All right, now we have, another AAA. We're really getting a lot of AAAs in here, but this price, y'all. This is really pretty. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty petite pendant. It will come with your 20-inch chain, all set in platinum over sterling silver. Look at how pretty that is. Look at the pretty like that deep blue color there on your stone. It is the AAA. You're getting a nice royal blue tone, I feel like, with your Tanzanite on this one. You have your diamond halo. 60 points on this. I would probably say, I don't know. Let's see. DJ, how much is on the Tanzanite?
Let's see.
Carat weight wise. Okay, so half a carat on the Tanzanite. Y'all, I don't know. I think it's something with oval shapes because it's elongated. It has a much bigger look because that's half a carat. But I feel like, man, it looks pretty big. Then you have your diamond halo. Those are going to be pretty petite rounds on the halo. Even just looking at it, you get a nice burst of light, but the Tanzanite is really the feature here on this pendant. We're really just adding a little bit of like stardust to the Tanzanite, but I would say the Tanzanite is definitely the star of the show. Those are just kind of some little background stones to really add some light and vibrance to the Tanzanite. See how even on it has such a presence on the neck, even though it's a more petite stone. The price point on this one is what really gets me though. $99.99, so $100, y'all. That's that sweet spot. I feel like sometimes when you're looking for a gift for someone you're close to, right? You might not grab this for someone in your office or someone in your Bible study, but for a close friend, maybe for a sister, for your mom, maybe your grandmother buying something for your daughter, your granddaughter. Valentine is coming around, and I would just say, spread the love around if you're able to, right? Maybe you do a Galentine's with your best friend and y'all go out to a nice dinner and give each other a little gift, or maybe you get something for your mom, right? I mean, there's really no greater love than mother-daughter bond, and so maybe you get something for your mom, something special. $99, that's a really good price point for AAA Tanzanite with those diamond accents. It does have the chain, which if you are thinking gifting, perfect. It's ready to wear. It is ready to gift. You are just going to put a nice little bow on this and be out the door when you get this in the mail. It does have the 20 inches on the chain, so it's going to sit a little bit longer. You could always swap that out with any other platinum, sterling silver, white gold chain that you have. They're all kind of interchangeable, so also don't get too caught up on chains, but you're getting that chain included. So think of this as a little bonus buy also. Think of the other pendants you might have that you could slip onto this platinum over sterling silver chain. Also, if you're looking for the younger ladies in your life, right? Maybe college students, and you're like, I really want to get them into jewelry, into collecting, fine jewelry, but I don't know. I don't know if they're quite there yet as far as taking care of it, as far as it not going missing. At $99.99, it's going to be a price point that if something does happen, you're not going to feel that much of a sick feeling in your stomach, like, oh, I can't believe I spent that much and it's gone. It's gonna be something that's a little more realistic to give as a gift to the younger ladies in our life, or gentlemen out there. Maybe you've only been dating a girl for a little while, and you want to get her something nice, but it's new, it's fresh, and you don't know where things are going. To get a genuine gemstone for $100 is a really amazing price point. She's going to be blown away, just especially at kind of the big look that you're getting from this pendant, because though it's a half a carat, I would say it looks at least like a quarter carat, almost like a full carat, because you're looking at that oval shape. That will be item 106, $99.99. I believe, what, is it $25 utilizing budget pay, DJ?
20.
Oh, $20 on budget pay. So 5 payments of $20 if you'd like to utilize our budget pay on that one. Free shipping right off the bat as well. And if you are using the comment sold feature, guys, that is not going to instantaneously charge you. The way comment sold is set up is that once you comment sold, you will be sent a link to the product. You can then take that link to the website and purchase. So feel free to utilize comment sold throughout the show as kind of like a shopping list, as something that at the end you can go back, click through those links, and then you can narrow it down and decide what you absolutely need in your jewelry collection. Okay, we have these lever back dangle earrings, AAA Tanzanite with the white zircon halo. These would make a great addition to that last necklace if you do like to create sets with your jewelry. I love mixing and matching, but I can also really appreciate the kind of ease of wear when you have sets of jewelry. I am not a morning person. I'm trying to become one. It's not going too well, but I'm almost always kind of frantic in the mornings and going through and having to pick jewelry that matches my outfit. I pretty much wear the same necklace every day. Before this one, it was a cross, and not that I don't want to be wearing my cross. I broke my chain like a month ago, and I came in here. I was like, DJ, I broke my necklace. I was wearing a turtleneck for the live stream that we were selling, super cute, and I went to change, and I ripped it off. My necklace was on the outside of the turtleneck, and it busted the chain. So I work at Shop LC. I need to just get on top of it and order a new chain, but life gets away with you, right? So I've been wearing this heart instead because I just don't have, it's not that I don't have the time. I could have the time, but I hit my alarm multiple times, and then the time is kind of cut short. And then I'm frantically getting ready. I always think it takes me 30 minutes. It likely takes me 45 minutes realistically. So the math is just not adding up. So then by the time I have my outfit on, it's like, okay, let me grab some jewelry. I'm like, I don't have time, out the door. And so I end up just wearing the same thing that I sleep in and I keep on all the time. But having a set makes it a little bit easier because you're like, oh, okay, I have that Tanzanite set. I'm wearing a blue sweater today. Let me grab it and go. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to think, does this necklace match this earring, match this ring? Does this clash? Which, honestly, it's like the less you think about it, the better, because jewelry is so interchangeable and it's all about kind of getting creative and having fun with it. But believe me, I get it. I get the, that feeling. And so it is nice sometimes to create a little bit of a set so that you can just grab it and head out the door. So we have our lever back earrings. They will be platinum over sterling silver. That's going to give you a nice kind of powerful luster on your metal. They're each going to be oval shape, 65 points total. So we're looking at about 32 and a half on each ear. Now, majority of that will come from your oval Tanzanite. And though they're petite, look how they don't get lost in the hairline. Even as I move back on our set, they're still prominent. You can still see them. They're not just getting kind of swept into my hair. And I got big Texas girl hair, okay? I got Texas girl curls, Texas girl hair, and these don't just fall into the background. They kind of take center stage. They're not just falling into the dust. So, so petite, but so just, when I think petite, yes, we think petite, we think small, but I kind of take it with these earrings more as dainty, as elegant, as understated. Earrings that you could wear every single day. They're a dangle, but they're not heavy. And with the lever back, I love that you get that closure so that you know they are secure on your ear. $49.99 on these, y'all. $12.50 on budget pay. So you can actually get a pair of Tanzanite, AAA Tanzanite at that, dangle earrings home for $12.50. $12.50 on these. Really elegant, really dainty. I also think, we've had some Tanzanite today with rose gold. We've had Tanzanite today with yellow gold, and now we have the white gold. And that just gives you such a clean, modern, kind of minimalist look that's just going to be so elegant because it's just going to look icy and clean, and it's just going to give you all the shine from those diamonds. $49.99 on these, you guys. This is going to be item 107. You'll comment sold 107 for those dangle earrings. Let me kind of show you those next to the oval necklace we had because I do think these would make a really great set. Look at that. Those are actually a perfect set. You could have both of those for $149.99. Utilizing your budget pay, I think you could get these home for about $30 to $50 today. So that is a crazy price, y'all, for a set of AAA Tanzanite jewelry. And those are a really, really elegant match. Both items, I think you could dress up, but you could also wear with a cute shirt and jeans, a t-shirt, a sweater, that everyday wear type of jewelry. That was item 107 on the dangle earrings and 106 on the necklace. have our first tennis bracelet of the day. We're going to have 3 tennis bracelets today, y'all. And the great thing about tennis bracelets is that you can never have too many. You can mix and match, you can layer, you can stack. And, this one's really pretty. Okay, so our first tennis bracelet of the day, Tanzanite. This is going to be where we see more of those light lavender tones. So it's not the deep rich blues that we were seeing with some of those AAAs. It's going to be more of the light lavender. Now, like I mentioned, don't let that deter you though, because the light lavender is just as beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If purple is your favorite color, if lavender and that just soft color tone is what you love, then it doesn't matter what grading it is. It's about what you like. So we've got 6.5 available, 7 1/4 or 8. I'm gonna guess this is the 7 1/4. It's not falling off. It does have a nice little drape there. I would probably veer to the 6.5 because I personally have a very petite wrist. So if you have a petite wrist, I would say veer to the 6.5 if they run out of that. You could go 7 1/4. You're just gonna have this nice drape there. That's another time though that I say layering is really beneficial, because if you layered a shorter tennis bracelet under it, it's going to kind of hold it in place on the wrist. So that's just a little trick. If you have a larger tennis bracelet and you don't want as much drape, slip in a shorter tennis bracelet right there underneath to keep it in place. 7.6 carats of your Tanzanite. Those are going to be ovals. They'll be going all the way around the wrist. Now where you have your clasp, you will actually have 1 Tanzanite stone on top of that clasp. So you're going to have minimal break in your gemstones. You do have a double safety here. I'm going to show you how that clasp works. Oops. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I always say, most of this jewelry is not at all hard to put on. It's a me problem, not a jewelry problem. All right, so here's your insert tab. Slip that right in, and then you've got your double safety, so you know this is not going anywhere if you are wearing it out and about all day long. It is not going anywhere. $129.99 on this, $26 utilizing budget pay. Look at the glisten and the sparkle. That is something about tennis bracelets too, is I think you just get such a beautiful sparkle with a tennis bracelet. Just even as you move it, you just see that glittery sparkle in each of those stones. And that's just because so much light is able to enter the stone from all different sides of your tennis bracelet. And it's what gives you that really sparkle effect on a tennis bracelet. $129.99, y'all, $26 on budget pay. $26, you can get this home today for $26. We have all 3 sizes available, 6.5, 7 1/4, and 8. One thing I will say about the live stream is we oftentimes get our last in stock items. So once we're out, and sometimes you want to move in quick because there might be like 3 left. There could be 1 in each size. I don't know the exact quantities on this one, but typically here on the live stream, they're pretty limited. So you want to get in while you can, especially maybe if you're really set on a certain wrist size, like a 6.5, those tend to go really quickly. So you want to grab it while you can. Also, our live stream pricing, you guys. We actually have the best pricing here on the live stream and throughout all of Shop LC. So DJ and Stephanie, they work behind the scenes to keep the live stream going. They negotiate the best pricing for the live stream out of all of Shop LC. So the pricing you get here will be available to you for 24 hours, and then it will actually increase back to its original pricing. So you want to hop in on things. I'm not saying that to pressure you, just saying if you really love something, you want to get it at the absolute best price. And I personally know there have been times where I go to purchase something and I had it on my live stream and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get it. And then I'm like an hour late and I'm like, dang it. Okay, the price already went up. So grab it while you can. We do have a 30-day guarantee, a joy guarantee. So if you get it and maybe it's not the right size or it doesn't match with the piece you were trying to match, or if you just don't absolutely love it, that's okay. We have the option to have easy returns for 30 days after purchase. So that will be item 108. You'll comment sold 108 for our tennis bracelet. This one is going to be oval rounds. I think I mentioned that. But I just wanted to re-clarify because we will have another Tanzanite tennis bracelet coming up. So I want to make sure y'all know this is going to be the oval Tanzanite going around the wrist. We're just like mash words together. Like I was trying to say ovals going around the wrist, and instead of saying ovals around, I was just calling them oval rounds. So you just change things in your head sometimes. All right, here's our last Tanzanite ring, and then we'll have the tennis bracelet, and then we're moving on. Okay, this is a very special ring. There's something so unique about this. So you'll have your AAA Tanzanite center stone. But then we have that starburst design, but it's actually called a sunburst. And you don't want to know why? Because we are using, what are we using, DJ? Can we slide down? Because it's a multi-gemstone. I thought it was yellow diamonds, but I wonder what we got going on here. Yellow sapphire. Okay, so that sunburst halo, y'all, we used yellow sapphire. So you really are getting that look of a sunburst, of that bright yellow color around your Tanzanite. If you're someone who veers towards warm tones, this has your name on it. You are going to have, and what do we have? I'm sorry, DJ, can you scroll down one more time? Zircon. Okay, we got the zircon there on the sides. So you have your yellow sapphire with your zircons going down the sides of your band. And then that AAA oval Tanzanite right there in the center. This is a petite stone, y'all. 7 1/4, 3/4 of a carat total. But look at how large it looks on the finger. There really just is something about an oval cut. And I also think the sunburst, because the way you have your prongs on a sunburst, they're on the outer edges, right? So they're giving that kind of like pushing outward look. So it's gonna make everything look like it's reaching and it's larger and it's bigger. So you're gonna get a big look with this. You do have those white zircon, or the zircon, 4 on each side of your band. So you're gonna have that little sparkle party all the way across the finger. And the sizing on this, let's take a peek at the sizing. We have sizes 5 through 9. So petite finger friends, here we go. Here's another opportunity to hop on in. $79.99 on this, y'all, under $100. The budget pay is $16. So you can get this home for $16, under $100. What an interesting combination. This really, I think with the AAA Tanzanite, you get that rich royal blue, and then you add the yellow sapphire. So you're getting kind of this royal gold hue. You're getting a really luxurious look. Ooh, and we have 5-star ratings across the board, so let's take a peek at those. All right, Janet said, beautiful. I love the combination of the yellow sapphires with the Tanzanite. I know. And the Tanzanite is quite saturated, not a pale blue, which is happening unless you wish to pay thousands of dollars. And that is true, you guys. As you're getting into these richer colored Tanzanites, typically you're going to see the price skyrocket. But we have these really deep, rich Tanzanites for this $100 and under price point. Pretty amazing. Cynthia said, beautiful ring. And then Nana L said, love it, 5 stars. So really amazing reviews on this one, you guys. When you get 5-star reviews across the board, you know it's a good product. We even had someone here say, pretty, but I didn't love it on me, so I sent it back. But she still rated it 5 stars, which that speaks volumes too, right? Like she just didn't love it on her finger, but she loved it enough to put a 5-star review, which I think is pretty cool. So great 5-star reviews on this one, $79.99. That will be item sold 109 for our Sunburst Tanzanite ring. Final piece of Tanzanite here today, you guys. Final piece. And then we're moving into our other gemstone of the day. So this is going to be part of our Karis collection. And I want to mention that because our Karis collection is really cool. So our Karis collection is going to be items where we're utilizing stainless steel in the production of the jewelry. So I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the Shop LC manufactures majority of their jewelry in-house. And so with that, there are 3 stainless steel plants in the world. Shop LC actually owns one of those stainless steel plants. So therefore, we are able to create top-notch jewelry utilizing stainless steel. And I don't want y'all to get stuck on the word stainless steel and just think like, oh, not good quality. Stainless steel jewelry is out there, y'all. It is in the luxury stores. It is in the boutique style jewelry stores. Stainless steel is everywhere, but we are creating top quality jewelry utilizing our stainless steel. And we're able to do that because we have our own manufacturing stainless steel plant. So this is going to be a 2-row bracelet. They are marquee cuts, and the way I always describe them is like wheat barrels. I don't know if I made this up, but that's how I perceive these to look. They're kind of angled, and they just hug one another as you move up through your marquee shapes. It is going to be 18 karat gold plated over that stainless steel. 8.65 carats on your Tanzanite. Look at the sparkle. Look at the shimmer with those double layers. I'm talking about double. We have a double safety, insert tab clasp. Clink. I always listen for that click. There you go. You know you're good to go. And then your double safety. This one, y'all, we're lucky. We got sizes, all 3 sizes again, 6.5, 7 1/4, and 8. This will be your 18 karat yellow gold plated for $79.99. It looks like we might have a white gold or a sterling. Let's see. Yep, we also have a platinum bond over that stainless steel. That one is also $79.99. That one, if you, again, with Tanzanite, I feel like if you want a really clean, minimalist, almost modern look, you want to go with the platinum bond. But if you like a little bit more warm, kind of this old luxury royalty look, you would want to go with your 18 karat plated. All 3 sizes available. For budget payments of $20, we'll get this double row Tanzanite tennis bracelet home to you. And that was item 110. And that is as we are moving on into our next gemstone, which is the Grandidierite. And the more I say it, maybe it'll start rolling off the tongue. I noticed we have Isaac up in the house. How are you doing, Isaac? How was your weekend? Did you work? What'd you do? Let me know how you're doing. Thanks for hopping on here with us today. We also have Dominic, welcome, and Little Sparrow. Welcome to the live stream. If this is your first time viewing, say hey, introduce yourself. We like to get to know each other here on the live stream, and that's kind of the best part. So let us know who you are, where you live, or whatever you're comfortable with. Sorry, I don't want to be weird or creepy, but just get to know each other a little bit better here on the live stream. So now we have our Grandidierite, right?
Yes.
Okay, Grandidierite. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it well. It is my first time doing Grandidierite, and we're starting with a beaded necklace. So we had a beaded Tanzanite necklace, and I was mentioning how I love beaded necklaces because I think it gives you a little bit of versatility with your gemstones. Someone who maybe doesn't love the idea of wearing these traditionally cut, more formal looking gemstones. With a beaded necklace, you get a little bit more versatility. You have the ability to kind of dress it down. And something I love about this one is you're actually going to have so many different shades of your Grandidierite. It kind of goes from dark to light all the way around. Look at the different color tones. These teals, almost mint greens, and then like the very faint kind of hues on that. You will have rhodium over sterling silver, 18 to 20 inches on your adjustability there. I'm going to put it all the way up. Okay, Isaac, I worked a lot this weekend. Well, do you get the day off today now? Okay, Isaac got a hot dog and a Pepsi at Costco, so he'll go to the gym to break even. Fair enough, Isaac. I'm going to keep my food talk minimal here this week because I am doing a fast. So, yeah. I had some broth, some soupy broth for lunch, and yeah, I'm on a fast, a longevity fast, so I'm going to avoid the food talk, but I will say this. Every time I go to Costco and have lunch, I'm just not a Pepsi person. I'm a Coke person. So it always drives me crazy that it's a Pepsi product place. But you can't beat the prices getting lunch at Costco. It's a good deal. Whether you get the pizza. I love their like soft serve with the strawberries on it. So good. I need to reel it in before I get hungry. Ian 5 Weathers, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, Isaac, you'll break even. It's all about the what do they call it? Balance. Not a hard word. Okay, look at how lovely this looks, y'all. So I have this teal color in my shirt, and I feel like it really pulls the deeper teal colored beads from that. You're getting 90 carats of your Grandidierite. So like we mentioned with the Tanzanite where you were getting 250 carats, you're getting 90 carats for $197.99. So you're getting a lot of carat weight. So if you're after the carat weight, a beaded necklace is definitely a way to go because you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. I also think beaded necklaces are so beautiful to layer. So I put that one on the 18-inch adjustable length, and then I'm going to put this one on our 20, if I can. Thanks, Isaac. It is true. It is cheaper than Taco Bell nowadays. You could get one cheesy bean and rice, and that's definitely not a meal. You're not going to get a drink with it. Look how nice those looked layered, you guys. It just adds a lot of depth. It's a really good way to get creative too. And if you have other beaded necklaces in your jewelry collection that maybe aren't even like, they're just beautiful beaded necklaces that you've gotten on your travels or at little local stores, you can mix and match your genuine gemstone beads with those and create a really nice kind of unique look. Short Hirsch, welcome. How have you been? How was your weekend? Isaac, thank you. So, yes, I do not need to lose any weight. Actually, I've lost weight since moving here because I think I was like depressed, like, not, I don't want to say depressed, but new environment weight loss because I just was out of sync with my routine and working more and not eating as often. So it is not a fast to lose weight. It's actually a longevity fast. So it promotes cellular rotation and brain fog. That's taking me through. So it's more for like mental clarity and for long-term health benefits. You're supposed to do the cycle 3 times a year and then continue doing it like throughout your life for longevity. And there's a whole lot of science behind it. I'm not even going to try to explain because it gets really confusing to me. But I know people have had really great experiences with it. So my mom and I are doing it together this week. I'm mostly doing it for kind of I think we're both mostly doing a lot for the mental, to be able to be more focused. Also to kind of have a little bit of like a reset too with like just getting in touch with God and that mental clarity. Some of y'all know if you're on here, my church launches on Sunday. So it's kind of a nice time to really have this like mental focus and feel really in tuned and not like diving too much into coffee and food and things that can sometimes just like distract my mind. Sounds crazy, but I get pretty consumed with food. I get really consumed with coffee, actually. That's probably my number one thing. I can get really consumed with my coffee. So it's more for mental clarity and also just for health overall. Kind of a body reset. Short Hirsch, thank you for joining. We also have Chloe Olivia. I'm going to just say Olivia. Welcome, Olivia. So yeah, welcome y'all. We are officially in our second half of our live stream. Time is flying because I'm talking too much. If y'all have any questions about the fast, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'd be happy to tell you more about it because I just couldn't even get into it right here. I wouldn't know how to explain science. We have Cultured Local. Welcome. All right. So here is our Grandidierite beaded necklace. Now we're moving on to a premium Grandidierite ring with diamond accents. Y'all, the color tone in this one, it's so pretty. This stone, I'm not familiar with it until a little deep dive. Look at the vibrance of that color. Almost like a little like neon look. It's really bright and really, really vibrant. This one does have the diamond accents right there on your shape. Those are going to be baguette cuts. Really large stone, 9.9 carats. Majority of that, y'all, as you could just kind of right off the bat tell, majority of that's going to come from your Grandidierite. It is massive. It is taking up a lot of space on that middle finger. Really kind of takes over the hand and just draws you into the center of the hand. Vermeil, yellow, gold on this one. We're going to have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9 available. Just look at the prominence. the color too. Man, such a beautiful color. Kind of like a teal color. As I was reading, the blue tones in these will come from iron. So the more iron is going to produce a more blue color. Less iron is going to give you a little bit more of a green tone. I think the best description for that, and I think that's the color's translating really well through the screen, but I'd say the best description for this one would be like a teal in the color tone. Take a look at the kind of the little basket holding your stone up. You've got some really beautiful filigree work. Just forming this basket that's kind of just 4-prong, holding that large Grandidierite stone in place. It's going to have a really nice high profile. So I know that's not for everybody, but for my viewers out there who love a high profile, they just love that really kind of a bold look when you have a perched up gemstone. There's something about it, you know? If you love that high profile, this is definitely something you'd want in your collection. And I do want to point out too, I missed those the first time. You're going to have 3 round accent stones on the side as well. So you've got 3 rounds, and then you have your baguettes going down the shank. So you'll have round and baguette cut diamonds for the accent stones on this one. $6.99, $99. You can utilize the budget pay on this, y'all. I know this is a higher price point. $140 utilizing our budget pay with that one. Sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9 available. All right. That will be sold $112. You'll comment sold $112 for our oval Grandidierite ring. Y'all are probably thinking she's crazy. She barely say this word. Y'all try saying Grandidierite 5 times in a row. That's not easy.
What is it that you're drinking? I just noticed.
This is part of my fast. It's like a cold brew tea.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, like, what's wrong with your water?
Yeah, I'm drinking some really scary water here, DJ. You have to drink 4 of these a day, and so if you cold brew the tea, it helps you drink it a little bit better than just drinking the straight water all day. All right. Ooh, the pendant. Okay, this is pretty, y'all. Which one? Which shape do we got going on? The oval?
Do we not have that up there?
I wonder, it's the matching to this. I might be going crazy. There might be a different shape, DJ.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Is it not?
Sometimes we don't get it, but I
Yeah.
know it's going to be like a direct match, I believe.
Might be a different shape too. Yeah, like you're saying. Do we have an option for that?
Yeah, there's like a almost rectangle also.
This
So
is the one that was next to it.
Let me see if it was nice.
DJ's going to take a peek at that, y'all. Let me give y'all a little of a lowdown on the Grandidierite as we just check and see if we did in fact get that one. I'll let y'all keep taking a peek at the ring. So Grandidierite.
Oh yeah, we didn't get it.
We didn't.
Didn't get it.
Okay, we did not get the pendant. Take a peek at the pendant right behind me. It is going to be a pretty much direct match size-wise to this one. The difference will be you'll have your petite rounds on the top of your stone, and then your bail, well, I'm pointing it out on me like you can see it. Your bail will be where your baguettes come in. So the matching pendant will be sold $113. Sold $113. That will be $679.99 as well. So same price point as your matching ring. Okay? And back into that history of the Grandidierite, discovered in 1902. It wasn't actually, the quality to be used in fine jewelry wasn't actually found until 2000 to 2010 times. Found in Madagascar by Alfred Lacroix. Who loves good Lacroix? I do. Named after Alfred Grandier. French, yeah, Grandier. It is now found in Sri Lanka and Madagascar. Shop LC sources theirs from Madagascar. Like I mentioned, trichoic gem, so you're gonna have 3 colors that you might come across. The more iron, the more rich in that blue color it's gonna become. No treatment, y'all. These do not undergo treatment, so this is their natural color. Really beautiful natural color. Also 7 to 7.5 on the hardness scale, so good for everyday wear, which I think is great because I feel like this color kind of gives you a little more toned down, almost casual feel with the kind of like a naturally color. So I think you could definitely wear these as everyday jewelry. It doesn't necessarily have to be fancy jewelry when it comes to the Grandidierite. All right, so the matching pendant was 103. We will move right along from there. If you comment sold 103, you can check out other photos of that matching pendant that we've got showing on our display screen. $679.99 on that. We had Christy join and we had Kay Vandenberg. Welcome, y'all. Thanks for tuning into the live stream. If y'all are tuning in for our last hour, thank you for joining. My name is Lauren. I'm a host here at Shop LC. And our live streams are pretty fun. We get to make a really personalized shopping experience. If y'all have any questions, if you'd like to see something again or see two things kind of next to each other, maybe you're doing a little comparison shopping today, just holler in the comments. We'd be happy to do that for you. And it's super easy to shop. Facebook and Instagram, you'll use our comment sold feature. TikTok, follow the link in our bio. And you can always watch the live streams on shoplc.com. You'll see a live streams tab up at the top. And we also have daily sweepstakes right now. So you can enter to win. Today is a NutriBlender Pro blender. Every day, this is the cool thing about the sweepstakes here. It's not like a lot of the competitions or sweepstakes that you enter where it's like you enter and then they're going to announce someone in a year and thousands of people, you know, it's like yeah, I don't know. Our sweepstakes, you enter today, we will announce the winner tomorrow. So we're doing a different sweepstakes every single day, and there's a daily winner. So it doesn't hurt to try because somebody's going to win, and it could be one of y'all. So hop on to shoplc.com and enter to win that Ninja NutriBlender Pro. Those are the top quality blenders with the Nutra blenders. Okay, now we have this really beautiful ring. This is a unique shape. What are we calling this one? It's like an elongated cushion. Okay, so we're calling it a cushion cut. I would say kind of an elongated cushion cut on this one. You have your Grandidierite, and then you're going to have a diamond halo. That diamond halo is going to be in baguettes. Platinum over sterling silver, 2.6 total carats. So kind of a theme going on here, and I like the way they put these two together because you have that elongated cushion, and then you have baguettes in the halo. So everything is kind of a little more elongated and rectangular, where they could have put the rounds, but that's just adding a little bit more of a unique touch, adding the baguettes around that elongated cushion. We have a few shape options on this one, and we do have our oval as well here on the live stream set. So here's the cushion and the oval, and then it looks like we have a pear and a marquee available also. $179.99 on these, $36 utilizing budget pay. Don't forget, you'll get your complimentary shipping even if you use budget pay. Now on the cushion cut, we're gonna have sizes 5 through 10. DJ, can we pick at the oval and see what sizing we have? The oval, again, 5 through 10. So this must be a new item. So we're lucky because we don't always get the full size run. So full size run available on these. We are sold out on the pear, and then the marquee, we have sizes 6 and 8. So pricing's a little bit higher on those as well. So if you're looking to get into our $179.99 live stream special, you'll want to go with our oval or our elongated cushion. $36 utilizing our budget pay. Can y'all just, our color on the Grandidierite, I'm going to say, it carries through each piece. The color is extremely consistent. Where with the Tanzanite, we had some deep rich blues, and then we had some softer lavenders. The Grandidierite across the board, they're all having this really pretty soft teal tone. So that is going to carry through all of our Grandidierite pieces today. Those will be item 114. You'll comment sold 114. When you follow that link, that's actually going to take you to that product page, and that's where you can select your shape as well as your size. So that'll sweep you over to the product page. You can make your selections and then check out. Isaac, I'm in. I'll totally do that. Isaac says if he wins, he wants me to autograph his prize. I'll totally do that. No, I'll just give you a little. If you won, Isaac, I'd be so happy. If any of y'all live stream viewers won, I would be ecstatic because I love you guys. Y'all, tune in, and it's nice to see familiar faces. So that would make my day to see one of our live stream viewers with our sweepstakes. Okay, we have a matching pendant take a peek at the back of that pendant. I haven't showed y'all the back of our jewelry in a second. Look at the beautiful metal work. Even kind of just the way the prongs are on the back. It almost gives you the look of like metal beading. This one again, now this one with the set, we only have that elongated cushion cut. Again, it'll have the baguette halo in your diamonds. It's going to come with your platinum over sterling silver chain, 20 inches on that chain. So it's going to sit a little bit longer, a little bit lower. You can always switch out chains and make sure that it hits exactly right for your neckline. But the great thing, y'all, is this comes with the chain. So since it comes with the chain, guess what? You could switch this over to another pendant. You can switch a different chain onto this. That's the great thing about jewelry is you kind of get to switch things up as much as you'd like. So you can make this work for whatever neckline you'd like. Even sitting at 20 inches, I'd say if I didn't have a plunging neck like a V, if this was over a turtleneck or just a rounded neck, it would hit at a really beautiful spot. I'm just not able to showcase it as well at that length. Same price point on this one, y'all, $179.99, $36, utilizing our budget pay. We do have 5-star reviews across the board on this one. So can we take a peek at those, DJ?
Yeah.
5-star reviews, y'all, across the board. That speaks volumes. If you like any of our pieces and I don't cover the reviews, make sure you hop over to the website and check them out because our reviews consistently blow my mind. I have never, and this is probably something I should do, I don't know that I've ever taken the time to go leave a good review. Maybe a couple times. Actually, I have. Mostly, typically, if I've had like really great service experiences, I'll write in and let someone know because I think good service just deserves it. But I can't think too much on products that I've gone back and left a 5-star review. So that is always impressive when I see that because we're just human nature. I feel like we're more inclined to complain. I feel like we're typically more inclined to like, oh, I had a bad experience. I'm going to let them know versus, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to let them know, right? It's human nature. It's not good. So not good. Just shift that a little bit. Kate said, pretty, looks nice. Linda said, my daughter is going to love it. So looking good on the reviews there. All right, y'all, $36 utilizing our budget pay. Same price point on the matching ring. If you did want to bring a set in, $36 and $36, so under $80, you could get both pieces home to you if you wanted to utilize our budget pay, and you'll get your complimentary shipping right off the bat on that one. That was item 114. Need a new laptop or tablet? The blender is okay. Yeah, I mean, blenders are great if you use them a lot. If you do smoothies, or you can even do like some blender ice cream, like healthier ice cream. I've seen little recipes for that. Or hey, it's almost summertime. Margaritas. Margarita blender. I'm just trying to get creative for you, Isaac. Since I started working retail, I asked for the manager if someone is nice because I have people complain about me. You know what? And Isaac, that's so good. I feel like I have told the manager if a waiter is just amazing. We actually had the greatest waiter this weekend at Olive Garden. So it was me and my mom and my grandparents. We went to Olive Garden. And Olive Garden, it's interesting because, you know, it's endless salad and bread. And I feel like the sign of a good waiter at Olive Garden is if they just bring you those things. Like, if they bring you the bread without you having to be like, oh, hey, like, we've been out of bread. Could we get more bread? This waiter was so good. Like, we sat down, and as soon as we sat down, before we even had water, before he even asked what we wanted to drink, he just came out and introduced himself with the bread. And I was like, that is a way to get a tip at Olive Garden. Because typically you're just like, I can't wait for the breadsticks. Like, I think that's most people. It's like, I can't wait for the bread. He came right on out with the bread. And then my grandparents like to make sure they have time to eat their salad before the pasta comes out. And then it's like the pasta's cold by the time you finish your salad. We go to Olive Garden a lot, you guys. He literally waited as we were eating our salad, and then he asked, would you like me to bring out the pasta, or do you want a little more time? I was like, wow, he's on it. And he was like, I get it, I go to eat a lot. He was great, and my mom made sure to do the little survey on their little tablet thing at the end, and just to make sure that they know he's awesome, because that really like was a top-notch Olive Garden experience, probably best one we've had in a while. But yeah, we should all work on that. If you have a really good experience, make sure to let the manager know, because people, sometimes hard work doesn't get recognized, and it can be easy to fly under the radar. So it's nice when hard work is recognized. Don't even like their food that much. I love the salted breadsticks. The breadsticks are so good. The soups are so good at Olive Garden. I like fettuccine Alfredo anywhere, though. Like, I don't know. I don't think Olive Garden's is the best, but I think it's good. DJ, what do you get at Olive Garden?
I've only had Olive Garden twice. The most recent time was actually last week, I think.
You've only had Olive Garden twice?
Yeah.
We gotta
Where-
fix that.
Where do you eat Italian food?
Whenever you get pizza.
Okay, well, okay, that's fine. Did your mom make? Well, your mom makes spaghetti.
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually, she made spaghetti yesterday. So there you go.
so okay, so when DJ eats Italian food, his mom
Yeah.
makes pasta.
Yeah,
So
pasta, lasagna, yeah.
that mom makes lasagna
Yeah.
too. Dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
good mom.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Angelia, what do you get at Olive
Oh my
Garden?
goodness, my boys love Olive Garden.
It's so
Chicken
good.
scampi, fettuccine alfredo for the other one.
Mhm.
That's normal.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fettuccine alfredos. It's so good. This is
I
such a
like it.
comforting food.
Gnocchi.
Soup,
Yes, chicken gnocchi.
chicken gnocchi. Yep.
It's good.
And the zuppa toscana. Their soups are just all really good. If you go for lunch, go for lunch one day, DJ.
All right.
You can get the soup salad breadsticks, and it's like cheaper at lunch. It's like $9.99 at
Oh,
lunch,
wow. Okay.
and it's
Or get the
unlimited.
never-ending pasta bowl that you can switch up sometime.
That's
when you're
true.
really
That's cool.
Yeah. Here I am. I know. Isaac called me out for.
hungry. Boys.
You said we weren't allowed to talk about food. I know. I said we weren't, and then it's all I talk
This is
about.
fun.
This is why I need to fast my mind, y'all. All I think about is food. Okay, these earrings. How pretty are these? Talk about feminine flair. You have kind of this floral motif up top, and they're going to be multi-gemstones. So I want to take a peek at what gemstones we got going on in there. That'll be kind of the anchor to your ear with your multi-gemstone, kind of like petals almost, but you're only going to have 3 of them. And you're going to get yellow sapphire. Ooh, okay, a little more yellow sapphire. Brown zircon and white zircon. So you're going to get a lot of contrast on the base of that ear. And then you have your pear-shaped Grandidierite. That is going to be a carat on each pear shape. So we're looking at a pretty hefty Grandidierite in size. And then you just have kind of this swirl of all those accent stones. Your yellow sapphires will be right there in the center. And then you have those 3 petals that are alternating with your white and brown zircon. So lots of contrast on the ear. This would be a really versatile earring with all those different color combos. I know you're probably looking at the Grandidierite going, I mean, Lauren, that's not really that versatile. That's like a teal color. But I feel like these colors kind of can become almost neutral because they're kind of like a little bit natural looking. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but nice movement on there. As you move, you can kind of see it just has a little bit of dangle, a little bit of movement. It is nicely planted. You're going to have a disc back. So I feel like with dangle earrings, the disc back is so nice because you feel like it's planted on the ear. It's really steady on the ear. Yeah, just really beautiful dangle. Not too big and not too small. Great price point on this one, y'all. $99.99. You can always utilize budget pay, but right there at that $100 price point, make for an excellent gift. Something very unique. Also that combination of your Grandidierite with the white zircon, the brown zircon, and then that petite little yellow sapphire right there in the center. $99.99 on that one. That will be item 116. So you'll comment sold 116 for our dangle drop earrings. Total of 2.5 carats on those. Again, most of that 2.13 coming from your Grandidierite. So that means 1 carat per ear. That is not going to go unnoticed. There are those. Those will be item 116. Comment sold 116 for our dangle drop earrings. Tony from Chicago. How's it going? Much better here. The snow is slowly melting, and those earrings look good, don't they? Those are good looking earrings. I'm glad the snow is melting. So is it staying a little bit warmer for y'all? I think you had mentioned it was supposed to warm up. Maybe it was today, because I think I last saw you on here Thursday, and it was going to warm up maybe today, I think so. So good to see you on here, Tony. Chicken parm. Yeah, chicken parm's good. All Italian food sounding really good right now. I'll say that.
This fast is.
Sounding very good. My little
How long is your fast for?
till Friday, 5 days.
So on Saturday, where are you going?
So you're really supposed to stay very like plant-based until like 6 days after. Just so you don't like jolt your body like slowly. So probably do like a little veggie stir fry, something like that. Slowly. I feel like you could go really plant-based at Chipotle. That's probably not the smartest idea. But you could go, you can have like, beans. You could do brown rice and stuff is also good. They just don't want you to jolt yourself with a bunch of meat or like cheese or anything.
That's fine.
You could do some nice cream.
Yeah.
The plant-based
Alternate,
ice cream.
yeah.
Nice cream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I'm drinking black coffee this week, and I'm only allowed 1 cup. So I drank my black coffee. I can't wait to have non-dairy creamer. Like the nut-based creamer is just, I don't love it, but I'm going to love it after not having it for a week because I love coffee creamer. It's like the highlight of my morning is pouring my creamer. So good. Okay, tennis bracelet, you guys. DJ, can't you wait all week? I'm just going to be talking about coffee and food.
Be great.
Who knows? By Friday, I might not even be thinking about it.
Maybe.
I'll say the food is pretty good that you can have. It's like this powdered soup mix. I've only had one so far. It's pretty good. It was a ginger carrot. It's good. With these little crackers that are kale. But they're pretty good. Just imagine. I'm going to be a whole new me in a few days. You're going to be like, whoa, she's on fire. She's so
You're not putting
focused.
your lunch in here.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't be getting distracted, you guys. Y'all just enjoy this conversation now because by Friday I'll be like so on fire that I'll just be like working really, really hard. Oh, yep. Okay, Isaac, you got jokes. I know. I'll let y'all know as I get towards the end of the week how I'm going to meal prep for the weekend because I will try to meal prep a little with the healthy stuff since I'll have the church lunch. Okay, y'all. The cool thing about this tennis bracelet, the special thing, these are all Asher cuts. This is my favorite stone cut. Ugh. Okay, well let us know why you said ugh. I don't know what you're thinking ugh about. Asher cut stones all the way around the tennis bracelet. Here's the thing about Asher cut, y'all. It's not an easy cut. It's a pretty difficult cut. The Asher brothers created it. It allows a lot of light into the stone, so you get a really nice sparkle anytime you see an Asher cut. It's also going to have just so many more facets. It's almost like a stair step as you go into a stone. It's going to have a lot more kind of definition and character in the stone, and that also is going to help with your added sparkle factor when you see an Asher cut. It will have your insert tab clasp with the double safety. We're seeing pretty much all double safeties lately on our tennis bracelets here at Shop LC. Another good thing about this one is actually on clearance. So we have brought this down $40 for the live stream. So it was $197.99. We're bringing it down to $158.39. That is only going to last 24 hours. So we have our special cut stones, the Asher cut, and those are on clearance. So this is a really special buy today. $31.68 utilizing our budget pay. Looks like we're limited to the 7 1/4 on the sizing. And I will say I'm a 6 1/2. So I'm going to show y'all how the 7 1/4 sits on me so you can kind of determine if you think it would work for you. Laura, yes, you need a magnifying lens to be able to show the jewelry properly. So, yes, Laura, we are really working on that. We did get a magnifying camera, and we had it for a little while, and then we were dealing with some technical difficulties with this. So bear with us. I know it is tough when we don't have a great magnified look. That's a great part of the live TV shows. They are able to give you a really magnified look. We are still working on things here on the live stream. You know, technology is always improving and changing, and so, you know, if you can, bear with us. You can always go to our website to get some other photos, but I know it would be great to have a magnified look of the stones, and we're working to get there. We might bring back our magnifying camera at some point in time. We'll see how that pans out. We do know that y'all want some closer shots, so we're working on it. Technology is always changing, so I'm sure in time we will be able to bring that to y'all. So for now, we do the best we can with our close-up. I know it doesn't always translate perfectly through our camera phones, but we do the best we can. Here's the 7 1/4. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm showing you how it drapes here. It's not falling off. I'm not worried about losing it. It's just gonna perfectly drape right across the front of the wrist. Here that is, you can kind of see where it is. And like I mentioned with the Tanzanite, if you have a tennis bracelet that's a little bit larger and you want to keep it higher on the wrist, you can layer it with something more structured or smaller, and that's a little hack to keep it higher on the wrist, kind of avoid that drape. So amazing price on this, y'all. We've taken off $40 for the live stream, $158.39 for this bracelet, $158.39, $31.68 utilizing our budget pay. This is going to be item 117, so you'll comment sold 117 for the Grandidierite tennis bracelet. I'm going to layer it real quick with our Tanzanite tennis bracelet. And yeah, Tony, I'm glad you could see the sparkle. I definitely could see that with the Asher cut. Now, with the Tanzanite tennis bracelet, yeah, Laura, I'm glad you asked and mentioned it, because we definitely are working on that. We know, believe me, we want to give y'all the best images of the jewelry as we can. And it's just kind of a learning curve because, you know, Shell C has been doing the TV side for over 20 years, but the live streams is new territory for us. So we're figuring it out, and we are always thinking of new ways to bring y'all better quality footage and images. So we're working on it. So here that is layered with the Tanzanite, and that's just kind of to show y'all how beautiful tennis bracelets can look layered together. And it doesn't even have to be these two tones. I do think these are so pretty because they're both such a pale shade, and kind of just toned down, elegant. That is going to be your softer, more lavender shade on the Tanzanite on the tennis bracelet. They just look really nice, kind of stacked together. If you did want to create this little bracelet stack that's very trendy right now, to kind of be the more the merrier on the wrist, with stacking and mixing and matching different shapes or even different types of jewelry. So maybe you had a tennis bracelet with a bangle or tennis bracelet with a cable bracelet. You just kind of mix and match everything and create your own personal look with your bracelets. So that will be sold $117 on our Grandidierite tennis bracelet. That will be the final bracelet of the show. So if you are a bracelet person, we had 3 bracelets. We had the tennis bracelet and Tanzanite, the Asher cut, oh, it's something special, Asher cut, and then we had that 2-row, what I call like our wheat design Tanzanite tennis bracelet as well. Okay, another statement ring with the Grandidierite. And I will say, the larger carat weight we're getting on these, the more rare they are. It's very not unlikely, what's the right word? It's not frequent that they find large chunks of the Grandidierite. So to have such a large carat weight is really, really rare. This one, then, we take up a notch. Again, you're going to have a pretty nice high profile there. You got some really beautiful metal work on the front and back of that ring. But then your accent stones, you're going to have not only natural champagne diamonds, but you're also going to have natural white diamonds. And as you can see on our kind of video here, those natural champagne diamonds are going to form these little triangles kind of on the side of your center stone. And then your white diamonds will go all the way around that center stone. Definitely a statement piece. We had that other statement ring earlier in this show right at the top of the second hour, kind of close around the same size. This is 10 1/4 carats. A lot of that coming from your Grandidierite, I would say at least 9 carats. So you're getting a massive carat weight on the Grandidierite. $659.99. Y'all, this one's really discounted. We are going down $220. So it was $879.99 on the website. $879.99 on the website. We are bringing it down for the live stream to $659.99, budget pay of $132. Laura, also, if you love layering bracelets, you always need a size bigger for the ones higher up the arm. Yes, absolutely. Great pointer. And that's always a good thing to keep in mind, y'all. Like Laura is saying, larger ones up the wrist. So if you have a tennis bracelet and let's say that one we just showed, we only had 7 1/4. If you wear a smaller size, you can use that one higher up the wrist if you're stacking. So thank you for pointing that out, Laura. That is a really good point to make and something to keep in mind, y'all, if you're wanting to stack. You don't want them all the same size because then you're going to have a hard time as you move up and down the wrist. Right? Tony said you could see this ring from space. You can. It is massive, y'all. It is massive. Everything all together is 10.25 carats. But just look at that Grandidierite stone alone. It's big. It's captivating. If you're out and about throughout the day, people are going to be staring at your hand. So if you're shy, maybe this isn't for you because people are going to be looking when they see this because of how massive it is. It's really massive. Take a look at the profile even. Nice and tall. I feel like the base though around that is very sturdy and kind of structured. You're not having too much negative space. That's like all kind of filled in with your natural champagne and white diamonds. Sizes available on this one. We have sizes 6, 8, 9, and 10. 6, 8, 9, and 10. On this one, we are sold out on the 7. However, if you're ever on our website and you notice that we're sold out of something, you'll see a little red bell. You can click on that. You can actually input your email. And if we do get it back in stock, if someone returns an item, you will be notified through your email that we have it back in stock. So that's a little pro tip. $659 on this one, over $200 off today for the live stream. $132 utilizing budget pay. This will be item 118. You will comment sold 118 for our statement ring with the champagne and white diamonds. All right, DJ, what do we got coming up next? Maybe this. Ooh, yeah, okay. I think I see it. Okay, guys, this statement necklace. Whew, okay, again, we are using multi-gemstones. I believe it's going to be yellow sapphire, white zircon, and brown zircon. So you're going to get this really dynamic look as you move from your center stone. Again, something you could pretty much see from space. This is not a tiny stone. 6 carats total, but I feel like it looks so much larger, probably because of that triple halo. And if you're looking at the halo too, look at the scalloped edges. It gives you a really feminine look. Also, if you notice, as we're looking at our white zircon, they're larger. Every few stones is a little bit larger. So that's going to add to that look of contrast. Multiple different colors. Center stone is going to be your pear shape. And then kind of just, obviously with that halo, the overall look of that pendant is going to be a pear shape, but with those scalloped edges. So that's giving you added detail, kind of an added feminine flair to it. $347.99 on this one, y'all. $69 on budget pay. So you actually can get this home for under $100. Just the size of this looks like a very expensive pendant. It is it's an expensive look for sure, especially with the mixture of those gemstones. I want to confirm, DJ, are we looking at the yellow sapphire and zircon? Just to double check. Yep, yellow sapphire on that first halo, white zircon in the second halo, and then brown zircon on that third halo. 4.8 carats on your Grandidierite. One of these days, I'll say it properly. You will get your complimentary chain, 20 inches on that chain with a lobster claw clasp. No adjustability there, but you can always flip that out with another sterling silver. white gold chain that you have in your collection if you are looking for a particular neckline. And same goes for the chain, y'all. You can mix and match this with other pendants. Take a peek at the back of this pendant. Just in there another time where Shop LC really went to the next level with the attention to detail. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Really beautiful metal work there on the back. Rhodium and platinum over sterling silver on this one. Now, something cool about the usage of rhodium is, where do y'all think that rhodium is being used? So they have actually used the rhodium around those brown zircon. So what they've done is they've basically made the prongs around the zircon the same color. So they kind of dusted those with this color, and that's going to give you a bigger, more full look when you're looking at colored gemstones. So that's how the rhodium comes into play. So majority of that will be platinum over sterling silver, and then your rhodium is where they've just dusted some of that metal with a color that coordinates with one of your gemstones. That's when rhodium comes in. So that's a little fun fact of the day. I think it was Becky who taught me that actually. I was like, ooh, okay, interesting fun fact. $347.99 on this, y'all. Under $100 on our budget pay. This will be item 119. So you'll comment sold 119. All right, we have just a couple more things left. I think we're actually going to make it through everything today, right? Do we only have one left, DJ?
We have 2 left. 2 items left. Actually, no, we have one. Yeah, we have just
One left. I feel like lately it's been a while since I've made it through a whole thing because I ramble so much, but one item left. Look at us go. Okay. This is kind of reminiscent of that elongated cushion pendant that we had earlier in the show, but this one is going to be a more true cushion cut, again with the baguette shaped halo. So I feel like those go really nicely together. Kind of that cushion cut with your baguettes. It's going to have a more squared off look overall, as opposed to having a round halo. It's just going to give you a different look, something a little bit more unique. And just taking a look at that tone. I know I mentioned they're all the grand, all of the stones that we have up there are about the same color tone. So I will just mention again though, it is a nice kind of vibrant teal, but it has a natural look to it. So I feel like it would be something that you can mix and match with other pieces in your jewelry collection and also just within your wardrobe if you were trying to utilize this as kind of an everyday necklace. I think this size in comparison to the elongated cushion would be great for an everyday pendant. Pretty easy to wear. You could layer it with another necklace the way I have it with my heart-shaped necklace. 1.25 carats. I would definitely say it's about 1 carat on that center stone. 20 inches on your chain. Of course, you can always mix and match that as you like. $99.99, y'all. So we are ending the show on a really good price point. We've had a nice range on the Grandidierite. Grandidierite. Okay, I'm saying it right. I'm just second guessing myself. We've had a really good price range on that. We've had some higher priced pieces, but those were massive, as Tony would say. You could see them from the sky. And then we've had just beautiful stones at a really nice price point, $20 on budget pay. It's not going to stress you out, but it's an opportunity to get a really rare gemstone into your jewelry box. Maybe you want to gift it to someone who you feel like has everything, right? We all have those friends, or maybe you yourself are that person who kind of has everything. They probably don't have this. For the girl who has everything, they might not have Grandidierite in their collection. $99.99. This is going to be item 120. As we wrap up the show, I do want to remind y'all to make sure you're entering our sweepstakes. It's a daily sweepstakes. We're giving away something new every single day. And with that sweepstakes, guys, you will actually know the day after if you won or not. So that kind of heightens it up, right? Like, go on, enter to win every day, and then you're going to find out the next day if you won. So just kind of gives you something to be excited about. It's that lag time. January, February, you're kind of like, okay, it's cold, the holidays are over. That gives you something to get excited about every day. So head to shoplc.com, enter to win our sweepstakes. You can also watch the live streams. I know we do have some viewers from the website right now. some from social media. Our social media viewers, you can actually head to shoplc.com and watch there if you'd like, and you'll get a little list of the items as we move through the show. So maybe you're a visual person and that would be a little bit easier for you to shop that way, but we do love having you tune in on our social media platforms. All of the ways you can view, we get to be social, and to me that is the most fun part of doing the live stream. Budget pay, don't forget about budget pay, y'all. That'll be able to portion out your payments, no interest, no credit check. We also have our 30-day joy guarantee. So if you get something, maybe it doesn't fit correctly, it just isn't what you were looking for, you have 30 days of easy returns. We really are in the business of delivering joy, so we want you to love it. And if you don't, we want to make that right for you. And then we do have something that I'll kind of leave on a really nice high note. We have your purchase feeds. So this is actually a program where ShopLC will provide a meal for a child in need for every item sold here on ShopLC, whether it's on the TV, on the website, on the live stream. It can be a $3 clearance item, or it could be a luxury piece of jewelry. No matter what, for every item, we are going to donate a warm meal to a child in need. We do that both locally here in Austin as well as abroad in India. And, you know, in many cases, that warm meal is a reason that a child will go to school in India, is because they are hungry and they want that warm meal. So we're not only providing a meal, but it's a means to keep children in school so that they can further their education. So it's a really special program, and we don't ask anything of you, the customer. You're doing what you'd already be doing, right? No matter what, you're going to be shopping. But this way, as you shop, you're giving back. So it's really special, and it makes working here at ShopLC feel really special, because we know that we are giving back every single day as a company, donating these meals essentially in y'all's honor, right, for all of our customers. So thank y'all so much for joining us today here on the live stream. If you are a night owl, I will be on our TV program tonight from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. with Becky, and then I will be back on the live stream on Thursday, I believe. So I will see y'all right here on Thursday. If you're a night owl, I will see you on TV tonight at 2 a.m. Tune in. If you stay up, y'all have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Get a nice, powerful jump start on the week. Try to get motivated, get organized. It is sometimes feels so draining to get organized and get motivated, but if you do it today, the rest of your week is going to run so much smoother. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will see y'all soon. Take care.